FBLA program, advisor update by Mr. Riley Brown. Riley, thank you for being here.
Thank you, sir. Members of the board, Mr. President, administrators, and community members, thank you for the opportunity to present to you this evening on some fantastic updates from our Future Business Leaders of America chapter here at Big Spring. So just to give you a little bit of an overview, we currently have 26 active members with 4 officers and myself serving as the primary advisor. I understand that the graph is a little hard to read with all the blue, but what you can tell from that graph is a majority of our students are underclassmen, which for the longevity of our program is fantastic. Last year, in our first year, we had an overwhelming number of seniors who left us at the end of last school year, but we are definitely seeing long-term growth with the students that we are building up through 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. So in the fall, students attended the state leadership workshop. And that event was held at the Kalahari Resort and Convention Center in the Poconos. That was in November. And to my knowledge, we did have an FBLA program at one point, but to my knowledge, this was the first group that we ever sent to a conference of this magnitude. Here, students were able to take in workshops and presentations from speakers in different business industries from across the country. And they got to network with a bunch of other high school students who were there to engage in those activities. So it was a really great experience, and they definitely learned a lot from the different workshops. So a majority of the presentation this evening is going to surround our plan of work. And plan of work is FBLA's term for a plan for a local chapter that is decided upon by officers and the advisor. And so when we look at our plan of work for this school year, our officers got together and we decided that fundraising, competitive events, community service, guest speakers, and then fostering a robust business partnership were our goals for the year. And so this evening I have Caitlin Swintoski here with me, who is our treasurer, who is going to walk you through some of those different aspects of the plan of work.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm Caitlin Swintoski, as you just said. I am the treasurer of this chapter for FBLA. I'm thrilled to share the remarkable success we've had so far with our recent fundraising campaign. We really appreciate all the hard work of our members, the community, and our officers for everything they do for FBLA. So this year we conducted letter writing and fundraising. So we would send out letters and to different businesses and kind of just ask if they'd be willing to fundraise and help donate money to us that we can fundraise our state competition, you know, like hotels, all that stuff for our Kalahari Resort. So Agar Welding and Steel and Blue Mountain Excavating Inc. Graciously donated to us, as well as Belco, which we will touch on later. These funds will be instrumental in our supporting chapter activities, including the State Leadership Conference, hosting workshops, and participating in community service initiatives. And we really are grateful for their support and all they donated for us. As Mr. Brown touched on a little bit, competitive events take place mostly at our regional competition and our state competition, which we are sending a few members from our chapter from. So the FBLA competitive events are more than just tests and presentations, but they are designed to give our students real-world skills that they can apply in their future careers. This program takes learning just beyond the classroom, allowing students to tackle stimulated professional scenarios, bridging that gap between theory and practice. One of the strengths FBLA is diverse, a range of competitive categories. So you could be in journalism, business, accounting, marketing, and these also come in the forms of tests, role play, and presentations. Our students' journey in FBLA begins with our Regional Leadership Conference, which I'm going to refer to as RLC just to be short. This exciting event, held annually in December and January across Pennsylvania, so it's all over the state, brings together FBLA members from local schools to compete in a variety of business-related events. These events mirror the categories I had mentioned earlier, allowing students to test their skills and knowledge against their peers. It's not just about competition, though. It's also a fantastic opportunity, like Mr. Brown said, to network with others, other schools, kind of just go through different, careers that could be beneficial to someone who might not even know what their future career is. Top performers at the Regional Leadership Conference qualified to advance the states, taking their FBLA experience to the next level, which is in that picture that was just on the prior slide. Our state leadership conference will be held in January? April. It will be held in April, and our regional leadership conference was in January. So we actually, even though our school is so small, we are competing against bigger schools such as Cumberland Valley. We were able to receive 50% of our FBLA members were qualifying for our state leadership conference, which is absolutely amazing for such a small school like ours to be recognized so heavily. At the last state leadership conference, approximately 4,600 students were in attendance. For our school, with a few dozen FBLA members, to half of them qualify for this prestigious event is a testament to their hard work, dedication, and exceptional quality of business for our program. This accomplishment highlights the immense potential of our students and significant impact FBLA has on their development as future business leaders. We would like to celebrate also those who made a commendable effort for it. So myself included, I placed 8th in the journalism test, along with others who didn't quite make it, but they still put in the best effort that they could. So this is our state leadership conference. April 7th through 9th, it's going to be taking place in Hershey with a bunch of other schools from across the state. Our top regional performers will once again showcase their talents, competing against the best from all across the state. This year, we hope to extend on last year's monumental success with students qualifying for the 2025 FBLA National Leadership Conference, which will be in Anaheim, California. So here's now a video highlighting the excitement to come at this year's National Leadership Competition. Perfect.
Maybe. If that is not going to play, we can definitely move on. Okay. Okay. So the last part, and thank you, Caitlin, for all that information. As you can see, our students are excelling in that competitive event aspect. But something that I'm very proud of as an advisor and as an educator in the district is this last part. And I think it's a testament to the professionalism of our students. And we're going to talk about what this robust business partnership looks like. Okay. So our chapter's collaboration with Belco Community Credit Union has truly been exceptional. To date, they generously have contributed over $2,000 in sponsorship funds directly impacting our students. And beyond the financial support, Belco has facilitated in some networking opportunities. So right now, they have over half a dozen business professionals working with our students to prepare them for that state conference that Caitlin talked about in their respective events. We are also thrilled to continue our partnership in hosting the Financial Reality Fair for our high school personal finance classes. So for those who are not aware, our students typically in their senior year are required to take personal finance, which is probably one of the most important skills that they will gain in their high school experience. And so this reality fair is a simulated experience where Belco brings in volunteers and the students rotate through different stations with a set salary, and they have to make those hard financial choices about, do I buy a car, do I lease a car, do I rent an apartment, do I buy a house, all those tough choices. So in the photos up there, you can see Evelyn Hippensteel on the left and Mr. Nicholas Fountain on the right, helping some of their peers through those financial situations as facilitators. So we're happy to continue this partnership, and I think not only is it a testament to our FBLA chapter, but our business department as well, and the quality that we continue to see in the business department. Something coming up, in addition to collaborating on the high school reality fairs, I want to highlight an initiative that our FBLA chapter is going to do in terms of our partnership with Belco. For those who may not know the Supportive Partnership for Youth, or SPY. SPY is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing services and support for youth in our community. Their mission focuses on helping all students, regardless of household income, to have the opportunity to grow and thrive, both academically and personally. And they have weeks-long summer programs at various locations, Newville being one of them. And I've come to find out recently that many of our elementary school teachers actually volunteer their time for this program in the summer. And so what we are looking to do is, in collaboration with Belco starting next week, we will be organizing a supplies drive. So as the posters identify, we will be collecting things like paper, glue, paint, art supplies, general paper goods, things that SPY needs to operate their summer program. And because this is a collaboration with Belco, Belco and FBLA are the primary sponsors of this. We'll have 2 drop-off locations, my classroom at the high school and the Belco branch in Newville. And so, this is, I think, a fantastic way to show our students that there is a community service element of business. And I think Newville paves the way for some of those initiatives to take place. So we're really excited about that. And if you're feeling lucky, SPY is doing a bingo community night, or community bingo, and some of our members are actually going to be helping out at that event. So if you see them wearing an FBLA polo, you'll know that they're volunteering to help with that event. So, and I think I saved the most awesome thing for last. So I'm excited to announce tonight a special announcement that we've kind of been holding on to and will be launching very soon. But we are excited to share that we are going to be planning for the 15th anniversary celebration of the Bulldog branch located in the high school. For 15 years, the partnership between our school and Belco has flourished, nurturing a location for students to safely and smartly deposit and withdraw their personal funds in an environment that supports them with sound financial management decisions. This anniversary is not just a celebration, but a recognition of the unwavering support that Belco has put into our district. In the spirit of empowerment and student-driven initiatives, I'm proud to announce that the planning of this will be in the hands of our very own students. So this week, representatives from Belco will engage in conversations with our members to handpick leaders that will form the core of this planning committee. They will collaborate with senior-level banking executives for the planning of this event, and that will give them firsthand experience in event planning, leadership, and the intricacies of the financial world. So we extend our deepest gratitude to Belco for their continued investment in our students' future, and I, as an advisor, am eagerly anticipating what this looks like in the fall. So stay tuned for a celebration of that partnership and of that commitment. And so that was the last part of the presentation. There's tons of information out there about FBLA, and of course, staying connected on social media is a part of that. We'd like to thank you again for your time on behalf of our officers and our students. I thank you for your time, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
First of all, thank you, Mr. Brown, for all your dedication and work to this program for our students, our school, and our community. Kate and I was extremely impressed with your speaking. Are you a senior?
I'm actually a junior this year.
Well, we expect to see a lot more from you, so keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Good luck in your contests and activities you present.
Thank you.
Any comments or things from the board? Mr. Corman, please.
Mr. Riley, this is a brand new program, right?
Yes, so we are in our second year of this, yes.
And you're already getting students already up in the top echelons of these competitions, right?
Yes, I would say that, especially for rural schools in Pennsylvania, I would say that we are exceeding expectations, yes.
Congratulations, and congratulations to all the students that made it possible. You guys rock.
Any other comments? Again, thank you for your work. Thanks for all the things you do on a daily basis, plus teaching. FBLA is kind of an extra activity, but I know it's integrated into what you do daily. So thank you and continued success. Hope goes your way. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Please share that we're proud of all the students and wish them success at their competitions. We have a few minutes before we begin the regular board meeting. Do I have anything else for the committee of the whole at this time? Hearing none, do I have a motion to adjourn the committee of the whole? Motion from Mr. Myers, second. Second, Mrs. Shea. There is no discussion. I assume everyone's voting in the affirmative, unless I hear a negative or abstain. With that, the committee of the whole meeting is adjourned. We will wait until 7:30 to begin the regular board meeting.